So we need to experience this, and so we're going to call up Chuck. I'm going to go over to Skype here. There's a text chat window. I'm going to type to him, ready to go, question mark. And so I just typed a message there. And if he's paying attention, I've kept him on hold long enough, he may not be looking at his computer screen. I don't know. Oh, he's writing back. I can see him with a pencil. It says, yep. Okay, I have to tell him to use better English. All right. Over here in this window is my Skype buddy list. And on my list, you can see near the bottom, there are a lot of people with a gray indicator next to them. They're in my list, but they're not online. The ones that are green are online, and some of them are available. Some of them say that they're online, but they're not available. Little interface things to get used to. But I'm going to choose Charles Johnson, and I'm going to click the telephone button, and we're going to call him up. Hi, Chuck.
Hello, George. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And we have a nice little audience out there. You can see a little bit of them.
How's the weather there?
Well, it's kind of sunny. Okay, glad to have you here. Sorry to keep you on hold, but I went into a little bit of an introduction here about the technologies. So you're sitting in front of what kind of a piano?
I am sitting in front of a Sturdy Clark baby grand piano equipped with piano ski.
Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to establish an Internet MIDI connection. And over here on my screen, I'm going to make myself available. My buddy name for the moment is Piano Bench 2. You may wonder why is it Piano Bench. If you wanted to contact me by email, I'm pianobench@aol.com. Very easy email address to remember. And I've got two buddies in my list right now, and they both happen to be online. And one of them is Chuck. If I wanted to connect to him, I could click his name like so. And then I could click the Start Connection button and start a connection to him. Instead, I'd like you to see it from the other point of view. So, Chuck, would you start a connection with me?
Okay, I've selected Piano Bench. I'm going to start connection.
And you can see a message has come up that says, Chuck EJ is trying to connect to you. And I'm going to accept the connection. And we are now connected. I'm going to move this window around, make it a little bit bigger. I'm really having to manipulate two programs. There's the Skype program and the Internet MIDI program. And Chuck is there. And Chuck, would you mind just going ahead and play a little bit for us? Oh, how about a little bit more than that?
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Let me explain to everybody what's going on. So he's got this piano scan system that sends MIDI data, and so his computer knows when a note's being played, knows how hard the key is being played, when the pedaling is happening, and it's sending MIDI data into my Internet MIDI program. It's causing my on-screen keys and pedals to animate. And then the question comes, where is the sound coming from? I'm attached to this piano. It doesn't have a player system installed, so the keys are not moving up and down. So instead, we're using a tone generator that's I've got set up in my computer, and it's got a Steinway piano sample in it. So it's a pretty good sounding sample, and that's why we're hearing good quality piano sound coming out of these speakers. Now, Chuck, what I'd like to do, we're going to reconnect on this computer, but for the moment, I'm going to disconnect our Internet MIDI connection, okay, and we're going to connect to the Boston piano that has the Pianomation system on it. Okay?
Okay. All right.
And so I'm going to make Chuck full screen because my keyboard over here isn't going to animate because we're going to connect to this computer. And if you were close, you would see these keys animating on the screen here. But more importantly, you're going to see real keys moving over here. So I'll go ahead and initiate a connection to him.
Okay, I'm accepting that connection.
Okay, and just give me 1 second here. I'm going to manipulate this window in just a little different way. Okay, go ahead and play for us again if you would. Okay, so think about what happens in a normal piano lesson. Student comes into your studio, you can see the student, you can talk to the student, and you both take turns on the bench and you play the same piano, right? We're literally recreating those essential ingredients of a normal piano lesson, albeit long distance over the internet. That's what's happening.